All right, Dontavius, thanks for joining us. We will jump in with Dina King. Go ahead.
Hey, Dontavius, your name's been mentioned several times by your teammates back in the secondary. What have you improved on in the off season?
I would say just understanding the game more, getting used to the speed of it. Actually just sitting back and learning football. Like I've learned a lot of football in this year. I took a year off because of high school. I didn't play because of a COVID year. So that kind of put me back a little bit. But just getting in with the older guys like Gio, Don, Day, like getting in with them and learning the playbook. That's really all I've been doing was getting in the playbook.
Andrew Jones, go ahead.
Hey, Dontavius, what was the biggest adjustment for you? The speed of the college game or the physicality of it?
I would say both, because you got to think like these guys are bigger and they're bigger, stronger, faster. So I had to get used to everything. I'm coming from high school. I was probably like one of the biggest hitters in my conference, and then getting to school, like coming up here, you got guys who are bigger, guys on the offensive side of the ball, running backs who are 230 plus, and I wasn't used to seeing that. So I feel like both of them was something that I had to adjust to.
How about adjusting to some of the new things you guys are doing on defense? Some of the guys have described it as being a little bit more simplified than what you did before. Is that how you would characterize it? And what do you like about what you guys are doing differently on that side of the ball?
I would definitely say it's a little bit simpler. It's just it's a defense that allows us to play fast. So we have a lot of calls, but it's pretty much like the same calls that we run. It's just a little change here, a little change there, just for different personnel and things like that. So I really like it. It came easy to me. Like I really understand it. I had trouble with the last playbook, but also I feel like that came with maturity. So me actually knowing what a playbook looked like, knowing what I'm looking for, and knowing what I need to do, that's what helped me out.
Actually, ask a quick follow-up. You're kind of talking about just when you say maturity, a lot of young guys, when they come in, their heads are kind of spinning. So when your head kind of slowed down and stopped spinning, everything just came to you a lot quicker.
It was really just getting in and being around the older guys, getting a feel for like just practicing with those guys, being in the meeting room with those guys, calling Gio, asking him about plays and things like that. So it was just, that these guys helped me mature and that helped me learn football better. Like, yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. CL Brown.
Hey, I was curious what you felt like the differences were, being an early enrollee and getting into spring practice last year, as opposed to you coming into this spring practice.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, I wanted to know the difference you felt between, last year during spring practices and this year you coming in. Like, do you feel more, I don't know, more of a sense of ownership this time? Like you're talking about the maturity that you felt. Like, how different is it for you out there on the field now as opposed to last year at this time?
Last year I didn't have a lot of confidence. Like I would go out there nervous. Honestly, half of the time I was probably scared, just because like guys are faster and I wasn't used to it. But now it's just like I'm way more confident. I feel like I prepared more throughout the off season, fixed all my weaknesses that I had last season, and that I feel like that all just helped me become better today in this spring.
What would you say your weaknesses were last year?
Really reading the offense, knowing personnel, things like that, like lever keys, who I'm reading, and certain things like that, like splits. It was a lot. It was a lot that I didn't know. I didn't know how to read a split, how to read a line for pass or run and stuff like that. But as time went on, I actually learned that, and that's what helped me become confident.
Thank you.
All right, we have time for two more. Gregory Hall, you're first up.
Dontavius, what was it like growing up with Bryce and Nesbitt, and what's it like now that you guys are playing Carolina football together?
Growing up with Bryson, it was fun. I've been knowing Bryson since about second grade. Been one of my closest friends for a very long time. It's been nothing but great knowing Bryson and actually having him to be here with me. And he's actually my roommate now, so it just makes everything better. And I'm usually guarding Bryson, so we're going at it every day. We've been going at it since we were younger, so we're just making each other better. I really enjoyed being here with Bryce.
What do you remember about when he decided to start playing football his junior year, right? Because he didn't start football until then. Did you start that late or did you start earlier? Or what do you remember about him starting junior year?
I remember him playing a little bit when we were younger, like I would say like maybe 4th or 5th grade. But then he went on a break. But then like him starting back up, like I've been playing since I was 4. Yeah, I've been playing since I was 4, like every year since I was 4. And him, I remember he told us that he was gonna do it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try it out." And then we really didn't expect like for him to blow up as much, but one of the best tight ends in the country, in my opinion, if not the best.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll close up with Ross Martin.
Hey, Dontavius, what with all the players out at safety, like some of the older guys, what's that depth chart looking like with you and your guys running back there at safety?
I mean, it's me. We had me, Chris Holiday, Val Edwards, Don Chapman. I mean, guys are starting to come back. Like their injuries are starting to, heal up. So guys are starting to come back slowly but surely. But I mean, for the most part, the guys that's been here since the beginning, like we've been holding it down. We've been taking care of business, doing what we have to do. I'm just ready for the whole group to be back. I feel like we will have a scary group.
Are you running with the first team?
As of right now, yes, I am.
Okay. And then what do you think about Coach Gene Chizik? What's been the big difference? Not scheme wise, but just personality wise, and what you takeaways from him coaching?
Coach Chiz, he's all about his players. Like, he's gonna let you know when you're right. He's gonna let you know when you're wrong. He wants you to be great at all times. And he's not here to like tear you down. He's not a coach that'll tear you down. He's only gonna build you up. You make a mistake, he's gonna point out the mistake, tell you what you need to do to fix it. And I really like that.
Thanks.
All right, that's all we have for you today. Thank you, Dontavius. Appreciate a few minutes.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.